So at the beginning of this video here, you're going to see the journey from Long Island, New York, where I was out visiting family for my sister's sudden illness, taking the ferry across to Connecticut, and then I'll be taking the train up to Springfield. From there, I'll be taking buses, trains, and or Ubers to get back to the trailhead where I left off last fall and begin my final section on the AT to Hanover. Hey, so I am flipping up officially to Massachusetts, and I'm going to be in Great Barrington area tonight. It looks like I might get a ride from another hiker, Energy, that I was hiking with just a few days back. You'll see her dancing around in the videos. She lives in Great Barrington, and I might get a ride with her down to the Connecticut state line, and be able to hike up into Great Barrington instead of having to thumb rides or whatever. So not sure that the bus schedule is going to work out in my favor traveling back to the trail today, but at the very least we'll be moving in the right direction. Be interested to get on to this last section and begin that last 230 miles. So the end point is at Hanover, and we should be there before or around the 10th of August. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to be able to take our time through some of the prettier spots and do bigger days through some of the more boring areas. I think Massachusetts might not have a lot to offer on trail as far as vantage points and towns and stuff, so I might just cruise through it and make my way to the Green Mountains of Vermont as quickly as possible. So look forward to the last series of videos coming out, and soon we'll be done with the whole thing. And just like that, I'm back on the trail. Now I gotta go up this bomb little mountain here. I'm at Bear Mountain in Connecticut, right before the border for Massachusetts. So I gotta hike back to Great Barrington. My friends just picked me up, Energy and her boyfriend. I hiked with Energy. You saw her dancing around the last videos. Gotta get up, gotta get moving, gotta get over Bear Mountain and get to probably the first campsite. There's already bugs and mosquitoes out, so nice little shock to the system after being in nice air-conditioned, nice plush couches and things for a few days. I think got a little sick being in town. All these germs I'm not used to, and yeah, it's been fun today. Coughing and having trouble breathing and stuff, and having to deal with being tired all day. The reason I'm going 5 miles or less is I 100% did not sleep last night. Like, I got locked out of my grandpa's house at 2 in the morning, and then ended up going to sleep at like 2:30. Woke up a couple times and woke up, quote unquote, to get moving at like 6:45. So like, I don't know, I probably got like 3 hours of sleep. I'm being a little dramatic, but 3 hours and then being up all day. Toughen up, Buttercup. Let's go. I gotta put my gaiters back on. I'm I'm just a mess right now, hot mess. So now I have to find my way back up to the AT and get my butt to the next campsite. If ET is somewhere out there watching this, this is where we got off trail together to hitch into Great Barrington to catch our friend Stride. We're beginning the walk to Hanover right now. Well, you know, I probably could have skipped to Great Barrington and not come back here to that sign, but I'm trying to do the whole thing, right? So, not gonna skip that hike tomorrow. Plus, you know, you think, oh, I'm gonna skip this little section. I don't need to go back. It's a pain in the ass to get back there in a hitch or take a ride or pay for a shuttle or whatever. But what are you maybe missing out on? It's worth hiking every inch that you're able to if you have the time and the ability, because you're out here to hike anyway. And then on top of that, like if I had skipped this, Energy was saying that this is a really beautiful area coming up after Bear Mountain, like the next wildlife area after this Riga State Park. So she said it's hard, but she said it's freaking gorgeous. So I'm excited. I get to see something pretty. Anyway, I am sweating and getting attacked by bugs. I think it's worse right after you do laundry, honestly. I think if you're stinky enough, maybe the mosquitoes won't be so bad. The flies won't be as bad. But then again, people do use dryer sheets tucked into their hats and stuff to keep the mosquitoes away, so maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Do you think you attract more mosquitoes when you're hiking with like brand new, fresh, clean clothes? Or do you think you attract fewer mosquitoes? Do you think that being dirty makes a difference? Tell me what you think in the comments. I don't think it matters. I think if you use the dryer sheets, like a lot of them, and the chemical components get all in the clothing, then maybe your clothes would absorb that. But who uses dryer sheets? I don't use dryer sheets. All right, let me know what you think. And I'm gonna go sweat in this direction. Yeah, looks like it's only a half mile to the shelter, so I might do an extra mile, backtrack, and camp there. Well, we're here in Sage's Ravine, Massachusetts, and it is really, really pretty. Been hiking down through this valley here, this ravine, and steep slopes on either side. Water, of course, down the middle. It's just beautiful. I was on the phone with Hadley. My brother-in-law gave me some earbuds, wireless earbuds that he couldn't use, and it's been really nice to be talking with her this morning. I woke up, was feeling sore throat yesterday, felt like garbage, coughing and stuff. A little bit better today. The Aleve has helped with not only my knee, but now it's also helping with, you know, body aches and stuff. I'm definitely sick. I've come to terms with it today. I'm definitely sick, and so I'm gonna try to go 15 and go into this place called it's a $30 something hostel, so that'll be nice. Little break tonight, get a shower. I'm sweating, I'm feeling gross. Look at this, man. Nice little swimming hole, steep rock walls, little cave back there. That's just beautiful. On a hotter day with a group of people, if I was feeling better, we'd definitely do a little skinny dipping, you know what I'm saying? Swim and enjoy myself. Pretty easy to get down there, see? It's another reason to have camp shoes. I don't carry camp shoes. If you have camp shoes, you can pretty easily get in and, you know, navigate the rocks down into the water. Don't have to worry about hurting yourself barefoot or anything. Anyway, so I was very pleased with getting back to trail yesterday. It was very easy, very nice. Took about 6 hours total, 7 hours total, and a little waterfall action there. just adding a little tributary. But it was not a bad day. Ended up, for the last leg, it was shorter and $10 more to just take an Uber. So I was near a big, hub for transportation. Just took an Uber, and ended up being much better for me. Got out sooner, didn't have to worry about getting into the trailhead after dark and hiking up into a shelter late and waking people up and stuff. And I could have camped. I could have gone 1.7 over the mountain I just climbed today. But 1.7, the way I was feeling, I was like, I just backtracked 0.5 to a shelter that I wanted to stay at the last time I was here, because it's a pretty nice little spot. So everyone wins. I'm happy, and it's been a good morning, despite the sickness. So I'm gonna wake my way through here, like a gangster. Wake my way through here. It's turning into a really nice little trail, and the scenery is just beautiful. Getting into hostel today. I don't need resupply or anything. I'm just basically gonna go in because I'm sick, and want to get another good night's sleep like I did last night. Oh, interesting thing. Last night we had a bear box. There were 3 of us total at the shelter, and one southbounder and a northbounder that I think I'd met before. And we put all our food in the bear box, locked it up, and in the middle of the night I wake up, I hear clang, 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 boom, 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 boom. It's this metallic sound. I'm like, what the hell? Something, probably a bear, was shaking the bear box, I guess trying to get it open. And that was interesting. It's nice to have the food away from camp by, probably like 50 yards at the bear box. Don't have to worry at all about getting harassed by a bear in the middle of the night. There's another nice swimming hole. Look how deep that is right there. That's probably like 4 feet deep. This is just beautiful. Look at that waterfall. Rapids. Whew. There was a really steep, sketchy spot coming down. I showed Hadley on FaceTime. I had some LTE before I came down into this ravine, pretty close to a town. And I was showing it to her. She's like, holy crap. And I kind of opted to show her instead of show you guys. Special fiance privileges, And she couldn't believe how steep it was. And if it had been wet, that would have been super dangerous. So I'm glad it wasn't raining. Oh, the mosquitoes have been bad. This morning they were trying to get into I could see them probing through the mesh into my bivvy, trying to get at me a couple inches from my face. Kind of neat to look at them up close where they can't get you. But other than the sickness and mosquitoes and all that, I think today's going pretty well. It's pretty hard to have a bad mentality on a beautiful day in a beautiful place like this. And on trail, mentality can be pretty much 90% of what keeps you going. Just having a good mindset will really keep you in the game. Passed a group of Girl Scouts at the top, big group of Girl Scouts. And one of the girls towards the end was with one of the senior troop leaders, and she was recovering from a bloody nose. It looked like she had slipped and fallen climbing up, smacked her head real fast. Thankfully for her, it didn't look like she chipped any teeth or anything. But she was definitely feeling it, walking slow, hands down at her sides, not having fun anymore. That's too bad. So, very important to pay attention. Don't do what I'm doing right now. And make sure that you're being safe every moment. Because one of these little roots or rocks could just end your day. Maybe even end your hike. So, this is beautiful. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this ravine. without being on the phone or anything. So, one last shot of the water feature here. I'm gonna have to do a stream crossing. This might be the climb out of the ravine. Not really a nice swimming area here. Water's a little shallow, still moving. And some very faint places there, better ones over there. I'll flip the camera around. There we go. I like the streams where you can rock hop across. I'm gonna go check out these next falls, I guess, if it's on trail. Go up this slight incline here. Got a nice view here today. Just crossed the border out of Connecticut, officially done with all of Connecticut. And got a nice view here in Massachusetts for the first time. And look who I found. That's Grey Squirrel right there. I was just thinking about him this morning. I was gonna text him and see where he was. And I ran into him right in the middle of the trail. So it's gonna be a really good day going into town to the hostel, and really happy right now. It's like the fjord in Sweden, except taller. That's crazy. Nice breeze.
Yeah. Now this is the difference between last week and this week. When you're up on the ridge in New York, it was so hot and there was no breeze and
No shade.
yeah, no shade. It
Yeah.
was burning.
Yep,
And where today this is fun, last week it was miserable.
it was. That's where my buddy Pack Mule fell out.
Yeah.
Was on one of those ridges.
Yep. Here's the way over here. You go.
See, Grey Squirrel, you always got to go the hard way.
Yep.
Made it into the little town of Sheffield. Cute little place. Feeling a little garbage, so definitely gonna turn in early, take a shower, lay down in bed, watch some TV shows. Been watching this show called 6 Feet Under. It's been pretty entertaining. Grey Squirrel had recommended it to me a while back, and I just watched the second episode last night. And then I ran into him today unexpectedly. That was pretty cool. So I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. Hopefully I'll feel a little better tomorrow, and be back on trail. Getting close to Goose Pond, getting close to some nice little spots. So I feel pretty bad today. Well, that's what it sounds like. That's pretty gross. So I'm probably just gonna chill here today and get some rest. Yesterday I was having trouble keeping up with Grey Squirrel and Cowboy coming in here. Just having trouble breathing, coughing, and I don't know, when I hiked with them before, I was able to hike with them all day, and yesterday I was just feeling exhausted. And so I'm gonna rest here. So I'm trying to be done now by August 8th because my fiance Hadley has mistakenly signed up to have off work from the 10th through like the 15th or something, the 9th through the 15th, instead of what we talked about where it was the 15th would be the day that we like got to the beach for our trip after I was done with the trail. So I have to hike like a couple days faster, and I don't have that buffer of planning to be done on the 10th, and if I'm not, then finishing before the 15th. So it kind of stinks, but should be able to do it if I get better here. I need to do like, it's not bad, it's like 8-mile days, but you gotta be consistent to do 8-mile days and finish. That's every day, no zeros included. So what I'm gonna try to do is do 15 plus and just finish in like 2 weeks instead of using the whole 28 days that I have left. I just time pressure isn't ever fun, but I know that I'm gonna be done by then anyway. I just don't feel good right now, and it's hard to be motivated to get up and go when you can't even really breathe without wheezing. So I may see if I can get some Claritin today or something like that, if that helps, or maybe I just need to sleep more, but we'll see what's going on here later today. It's kind of irritating. I'm sitting here, or laying here in bed, and I'm trying to upload the videos for you guys, and I've just been having trouble getting stuff uploaded. The YouTube app is kind of strange. If you do anything that it doesn't like, it like fails the upload, and then sometimes it just gets stuck on processing. So like, I left it overnight, and it should have been done like hours ago, but it's just stuck on processing 68%. I don't know why it would do that, but so I'm gonna start the upload again. I'm gonna probably restart my phone and all that, and I'm gonna start while I'm here today, just to keep myself from like getting up and walking around, and encourage myself to get some sleep. I'm gonna edit the videos for how I got back to the trail from my granddad's place. It's pretty cool, and yeah, so I'll be trying to get that up here today, because it's been, I think, just over a week, and I really want to put a video out every week until I'm done. So feeling a little bit better, but still pretty wheezy. Wanted to show you guys how it sounded, but that made me cough. Anyway, I'm pretty miserable, man. Trying to get better. I might have to switch tactics and just start chugging a little more water, get up and cough and move around and get this stuff out of my lungs, blow all this stuff out of my sinuses. But I just want to throw a big thanks out to the family for passing this bug around. If I'd have known how bad it was going to be, and that everyone was getting this, I would have worn a mask. But just trying to keep to myself here. Wash my hands very frequently before I touch anything, and avoid getting anyone else, if this is the sickness, to keep anyone from getting this. It kind of feels like allergies now, but it's awful. So I'm just going to keep washing my hands, drinking water, try to get some food into me today, and keep my energy up so that I can actually get better. But feeling pretty gross. So I ended up going to the ER yesterday, and they prescribed Albuterol so that I could breathe enough to get better, I guess. No antibiotics, no medicine at all, other than this to open up my passageways. It was pretty bad. They listened to my lungs with a stethoscope, and I ended up getting a chest x-ray, and they were making sure that I didn't have pneumonia, which I guess they looked at the x-rays and thought it was fine, so I was told to hang out for another 24 hours and use this every 2 hours. And after 24 hours, then I can use it like every 4 hours or as needed. So I'm gonna pack this out with me, and it's got a bunch of puffs on it, and it should get me through the next week or so that I have this. I think I'm just gonna keep this inhaler part. I don't necessarily need the chamber. The chamber's just to facilitate, I guess, easier administration of the albuterol. Yeah, fun stuff. I think this is probably something that you might not see usually on like an adventure channel, but this is very much a part of being on trail for a long time. You're gonna get sick, something's gonna happen, you're gonna get injured, and it can be very frustrating. And now it's turning into, I'm gonna have to do over 14 miles a day, which is fine. I can do that once I feel better. But I'm gonna start back tomorrow and try to go slow, and where the terrain's easy, I'm gonna try to do bigger days. But once I get up into Vermont, I'm not gonna be able to probably do more than 20 miles a day. I don't know what the terrain's gonna be like, so got a little bit of a time crunch going on. I'm gonna try to be done on August 8th or 9th, and be home on the 9th or 10th. It's time to take my medicine. Shake this up and definitely makes me feel a lot better. Opens up my airways and lets me breathe like a somewhat normal person. So I'm gonna keep taking that every 2 hours until after 5 o'clock, and then you see the camera shaking a little more than usual. That's the albuterol. It makes me really jittery. So I'm gonna get back to watching stuff on the internet. Nice to have wireless and be able to watch movies and stuff. Little confession moment, I'm actually watching all of the Twilight movies. But you know, they're bad, but they're not that bad. And yeah, so gonna cut back to the outro, and I'll see you guys later. On this lovely note, I'm going to end this video here today, and I'm just going to start up again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching me be miserable these last few days coming back from the trail. The main focus of this video was to get back on trail and show how it is to get back. But now you get to see me being a little sick on trail too, so that's fun, right? Anyway, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for leaving your comments in the videos and participating in the channel. Appreciate you all very much, and very much looking forward to bringing you guys content for the final 230 miles or so. Hopefully we can get everything done on time without having to jog the rest of the way. But the time crunch is starting. So look forward to seeing you guys in the next videos, and hope you have a good rest of your day.